To our special coverage now of the intensifying drought conditions ravaging regional Australia.
This morning we're looking closely at the situation in the town of Inverell in northern New South Wales. Reporter Eliza Edwards is there. Eliza, government ministers have been touring the region and they're hitting back at Labor's calls for a review into how drought relief funding is being spent. Why?
Good morning, Laura and Pete. Well, the situation here in Inverell, some residents consider themselves lucky because they have a solid drinking water supply, but the farms are still incredibly dry. Farmers have been forced, some of the farmers I've been speaking to have been forced to halve their stock in the past few months. In some extreme cases, they've even been forced to shoot dead some cattle when they get stuck in the mud that was once dammed. So the Drought Minister and the Treasurer will tour some of these properties this morning. Last night they spoke to business owners affected by the drought and how it's affected their operations. They were also forced to defend the veracity of the claim that they're spending $7 billion on the drought. $5 billion of that is going to the Drought Future Fund, so doesn't come into effect until at least next year. And Labor claims that the $2 billion that they claim is being spent on the ground, that barely any of that is actually going into drought-hit communities. Here's how the Drought Minister responded.
We have nothing to hide. We are happy to put numbers out. We are so proud of the fact that we have stood shoulder to shoulder, and we hope that the state governments would do the same with us.
Laura and Pete, the ministers also endorsed calls from local business owners here for people in the cities to come out on their long weekends, come into regional communities and during the school holidays and spend their money to try and pump some much-needed money into these communities.
Eliza, thank you.
If people can take a trip to these areas, spend money in those communities, back to small businesses, then that will be important in helping them stay on their feet.
Once we leave Inverell today, we head to Warwick and Stanthorpe in Queensland, two communities also doing it incredibly tough during this drought.